Hi, everybody. Good morning. It's Lydia. And it's really early in the morning. I'm sorry my glasses are reflecting my computer screen. So I'm going to try to keep my head down so it doesn't catch the computer reflection. It's 6:40 in the morning. I've just woken up. This is what I look like when I go to bed after taking a shower with wet hair. Just gets all messy, crimpy. But more importantly than me trying to look good for this live video, I was more interested in y'all learning with me what my Lumen reading is the morning after a high carb dinner. I went out for a friend's birthday celebration last night, and we went to a new Italian restaurant that we hadn't been to. And I will say that I saved up a lot of carbs for the day. Like I had a very low carb day. So since I knew I wanted to have a pasta meal last night, and I probably had more carbs than I expected to have, only because we had I had like 4 spoonfuls, spoonfuls of her birthday cake that they brought. It was like a chocolate birthday cake with mousse on it. And anyway, then I had like two of their they had these little knots that were like little dough knots. I had two of those where you dip them in olive oil sauce. And then my main food dish was I got spaghetti that's called the frutta di mare spaghetti, where it's all the fruits of the sea, all the shrimp, the scallops, the mussels, the clams, the fish. They put it all in a big mixture and they put it on top of a pasta with marinara. And I know that sounds so good, doesn't it? Anyway, it was good. I enjoyed it. Um, I've had better, but it was good. It was good. But I always enjoy that for some reason. I just like having the shrimp and the clams and the mussels and all those flavors. I think it really reminds me of Italy, and that's what um, I really long for is to have Fruta di Mare back in Italy, in Roma. I want to have Fruta di Mare a Roma. That's what I want. So it's one of my motivations for my weight loss efforts right now. So anyway, I have to tell you, okay, so here's my quick story. This is a quick video. I'm just jumping on at 6:40 in the morning. Literally, I woke up and I was like, I want to know what my lumen says, but I want to do it with everybody else too because I'm just going to be super I'm going to tell you what I think it's going to be, but then I'm going to tell you right now what it was last night. Okay, so right after, if you do your lumen blow like an hour to 2 hours after you eat, you can see what your body's doing with the food that you just ate. So totally expected it. It was a 5, which just means you're burning all carbs. Well, I just gave my body all carbs. So thank God it was metabolizing all my carbs. Your body metabolizes your carbs, your fats, and then your proteins third. And so I think I'm learning. I know it's carbs first, and then I think it goes. So they really focus on carbs and fats here in this Lumen device. So anyway, I checked it an hour after I ate, and it was as expected. It was a 5, and you'll get that on your app. Here, I'll pull it up. Actually, I may have a previous blow. Anyway, I'm not going to go there. Oh, that would be under screenshots. Anywho, let's see. Okay, so it's like this. Let's see if y'all can see this. I'm going to try to get this. Okay, it would be a orange. a 5. Okay, last night it was an orange. I was blowing a 5. All right, here. And then when I went to bed, which was like an hour later, I think it was like 11, I think I was at, surprisingly, if I'm not mistaken, I think I was at a 2. And I was like, what? I was able to go from a 5 blowing a carbs, and then within an hour, I was already burning a 2. And so I was like, is it possible? This is why I'm so curious. Is it possible that I could have jumped from a 5 at a evening blow till the morning a fat burn blow? Okay, that would be like so much joy. That would bring me so much joy. That means I burned fat in the night, even though I had carbs at around 6:30. Now, one thing I did plan that was different, and as I say, from what I learned from Dr. Phil, is that you have to re-engineer your life to support your goals. And one of the things that the Lumen is teaching me and talking about, and I've always heard this, but I don't know, somehow I'm hearing it differently from Lumen, is that you need to try to have your carbs earlier in the day, and then definitely like 3 hours before you go to sleep. Okay. So I'm really paying attention to that one key piece. Try to have most of your carbs. I guess if you need a snack before you go to bed, then make it like a protein. I think that's basically, and ideally, like they're just recommending that you don't have late snacks because your body's going to sleep. So I get it. That's not always, reasonable for people. But if I want to reach my goals, maybe I need to be unreasonable. Okay. So I'm going to, wait, I may be able to see what I blew last night. Let me see. Is it going to show me morning levels? Okay, wait. What was last night? It says August 9th. Oh, it's only showing me my morning levels right there in this little chart. It's not showing me what I blew last night. At least I don't think so. I still haven't figured out everything. I'm going to try to get this on screen. It's so bright. It's hard for y'all to see the app. Okay. Anyway, it does show me. Oh, I did. I blew a 2. This is what I'm so curious about. God, I wish y'all could see this. Okay, see the green right there? I blew a 2 at 12 midnight. At midnight, 12:11 a.m., I blew a 2. And then I had woken up and I was so curious where I was at, and I blew a 2 again. And that basically means you're mostly burning fat. And I was like, what? That is so exciting. How do I mostly burn fat when I had a pretty high carb meal just at 6? Anyway, I was so excited to learn that. Okay, so, oh my gosh. Okay, so my total joy would be is if I blow a 1, and I just want to share my excitement if I blow a 1. But if I don't, it's okay. If I blow a 5, if I blow a 4, I'm learning. I'm just learning. I don't know what this stuff is teaching me. I'm just learning. So it's progress, not perfection. Okay. And every time I learn something new or I learn a new experience, I consider that progress. So I'm just learning. I just have to live my life and I'm just learning. So here I go. I want to blow and have the surprise or the experience with y'all so y'all can experience what it's like to be engaged with your Lumen. I'm so in a relationship with this little device, and it just came into my life just a little over a month ago. So, okay, it says you can't see it. I'm so sorry. I wish I could figure out good lighting for y'all. Okay, it says let's go.
Inhale deeply through your lumen. Hold your breath. Exhale in 3, 2, 1.
I want to also tell y'all that I exercised. Oh, wow, how interesting. Okay, it's not bad. Okay, it's not what I was really wanting, which was that I was in fat burn all night, but it just went to a 3. So let me see if I can show y'all that. It's on 3, and it says you're burning both carbs and fat. Okay. So, not bad. Okay. I'm also still learning that with metabolic flexibility, you want to be able to burn carbs and fat. One thing they're talking about is that all these people that are doing keto and you your body doesn't get um, like a workout burning carbs. So there's different enzymes that burn different things: amylase, protease, and lipase. I learned this like when I was 25, that amylase is the enzyme that digests carbohydrates. That's what gets created in the body. Lipase is an enzyme that digests fats, and protease is a enzyme that processes and burns protein in the body. And so I think what they're saying, they didn't say it like this, technical, but I think somebody mentioned that if you eat all protein and fats, then your body just gets super used to, accustomed to, these are the words I was thinking of, burning, just having enzymes to just process proteins and fats. And then it kind of loses the ability to create the enzyme amylase to process carbohydrates. So basically, you don't want to do that. Because if you ever eat a carb, then your body's like, what do I do with this? And doesn't have the resources to do that. So I'm on my journey. I am the biggest I've ever been, and I'm 53 years old, and I'm re-engineering my life to support the healthiest I can be. And really, it's just about like the second half of my life, how I had some tragedies and things that happened, when I was in my early 20s, right after I graduated from college, that just kind of like made me sad. And food was a way to stuff the feelings and to cope. And, it was legal, it wasn't drugs or anything illegal, or, it's damaging, but maybe not quite as damaging as like being an alcoholic or, hurting your body with alcohol excessively. But I did, other things excessively. And then primarily I would say like my biggest contribution to gaining weight was less about how much I was eating, although I was eating more than I needed because I was storing it, but it was because I didn't like to exercise. So I hadn't re-engineered my life to have daily exercise. So as you'll see in some of my other videos, that 20 years ago, like in 2002, I was about this size. I was like 14 pounds heavier. lighter. And I applied to be on the Dr. Phil show, to be on the part of that weight loss challenge, and I didn't get accepted. So I just had to find the motivation within me, and I started this thing called the 6-week body makeover. And I lost 90 pounds by myself, but I walked on my treadmill an hour in the morning and an hour in the evening. And I ate like super, super clean and tight, and never, hardly ever strayed from that. And when I mean super clean and tight, like I would have a cup of spinach in the morning with, what did I eat? Did I eat an egg? Like probably one egg and a cup of spinach, like steamed. And then I would have a snack like 2 hours later. And then I would have greens like spinach with 2 ounces of chicken and a tablespoon of dressing. And then 2 hours later, you'd eat again. The challenge with that is that like you're eating little amounts, but it's like constant. Like every 2 hours, you had to be thinking about what you were going to eat. And basically, it was just like stoking my metabolism, and it worked. I could feel my metabolism getting stronger. So all these past 20 years that I haven't been willing to eat like that and do those things, it's because I wasn't motivated. I didn't care to eat like that. I didn't need to have those things. Just personally, like I accepted being fat because I had a behavior that supported being fat. And so here I am. I'm just newly motivated again, and I'm using these live streams to create a community, to hopefully be out there so other people who are maybe alone like I am, who want to have a connection around their journey, can we can find each other and have community. And frankly, it's helping me be motivated and stay engaged. And the reason I'm sharing the Lumen is because this is the first thing that I got that got me kind of excited about having a partner. I feel like the Lumen, this is so silly. I feel like the Lumen is my weight loss partner. And I'm using these live streams to hopefully be out there on YouTube, to find other people to subscribe and join me. And then we'll create community around, maybe scheduled times when we get on a Zoom together. It doesn't have to be a live stream. The only reason I'm doing the live stream is to create independence and to find people, because on a live stream it pops up on people's options of things to look at. So I just knew that this would be helpful in helping to find strangers that want to be on a weight loss journey together. So, okay, so I'm going to wrap it up. But what I wanted to tell you is I'm going to do a live stream in a little bit. I'm going to get my coffee. I'm going to walk my dog. I'm going to get everything settled. And then I'm going to go in my office, or maybe I'll do it here. That's kind of a cool background. I like my butterflies on my fireplace. My nickname's Butterflydia. So I'm all about transformation, and I think that we're always advancing. I mean, that's what, if you haven't heard the video, that's what Avanti means. It means advancing and moving forward. So it's Avanti, it means it's Italian, and it means advancing, moving forward in your wellness. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm advancing and I'm moving forward in my wellness. So anyway, I look forward to meeting y'all along the journey. Subscribe so you'll be, a little notification will pop up and say, Lydia's, doing a live stream right now, and y'all can hop on. And I can't see the writing on my computer, and like soon be doing chat comments or whatever, and I can respond. But right now, the reflection goes on, the computer reflection goes on my glasses, so y'all can't really see my eyes when I do that. So I just wish that, and I bought these, and they're just reading glasses, and they're no glare and something else, no glare and a blue light. So I thought they would not have the reflection, but I see blue lights and I see a reflection and a glare. So they're not helping. Okay. Good morning. Thank you for hopping on with me. If you have any questions or comments or anything, or want to know anything, the link for the Lumen is right there on the purple bar. Please use that. It supports all these tools that I'm using to get out there and do this. And this is my third day, and it's August 10th, 2022. I'm telling that for all the people in the future, when I've lost 100 pounds, and you're finding this video from 2022, I hope to be able to look back at these videos and go, wow, look how much weight she lost. Can't wait to lose some of this. Oh, one more thing I was just going to say earlier, I'm re-engineering my life. So yesterday I got on the treadmill for 30 minutes. There's a live stream about it, or there's a video. I don't think I live streamed. No, I didn't live stream that, but there's a video on my Instagram when I was watching a Lumen Zoom. And I hadn't been on that treadmill in a while, so I'm excited that I'm like taking some new steps to support what I'm doing. But I was sore. My glutes were sore from doing all this extra exercise that I've been doing. Like I did the river on Monday, which I did a video of, and I did the treadmill yesterday, and I walked the dog around the track. And today I'm going to hop on and do a live stream about when you have soreness in your muscles, a little product. Actually, it's right here. I'm going to do a live stream just about this. It's a little product. It's an essential oil, and it's a very effervescent. And I'm going to get on later and talk about just this, okay? But it helps with sore muscles. So as you're starting to exercise and everything's starting to hurt again because you're working it, like, you need resources like that. Otherwise, you're not going to want to exercise the next day. So, all right, guys, good morning. I can't wait to go have my morning beverage. And thank you again for all your support. Oh, someone's on. I wish I could see who it was, but anyway, I'm getting off and saying goodbye. So talk to you later. See you soon. Bye.